You know what, friends? Every murder case has more than just one victim. Let's talk about what Derek Chauvin did to George Floyd's girlfriend, Courtney Ross. Because justice matters. Hey all, Glenn Kirshner here. So can we talk for just a few minutes about some of what we saw today in the trial of Derek Chauvin for the murder of George Floyd? Specifically, let's talk about what Derek Chauvin did in a very real sense to George Floyd's girlfriend, Courtney Ross. How did Derek Chauvin impact Miss Ross's life? Well, first, he killed her boyfriend. Then, Miss Ross had to talk about it publicly. And when I say publicly, not just in front of those 12 jurors who were sitting about 10 or 12 feet away from her, listening to her every word, judging her every move, that's hard enough. But she has to talk about it in front of the entire TV viewing audience, right? The city of Minneapolis, the state of Minnesota, our nation, the world, everybody who chooses to tune into this most public trial. Then she has to talk publicly about George Floyd's drug use, his struggle with drugs, his addiction. She had to talk about a prior overdose George Floyd suffered. Then she had to talk about her own challenges with drugs, her own addiction in front of that very public audience. Then she was asked to identify her drug dealer. Miss Ross, who do you get your drugs from? Who's your supplier? Who's your dealer? Out him. Identify him. How do you think that made her feel? Comfortable? Safe? All of that was done to her by Derek Chauvin and his fellow officers who killed her longtime boyfriend, George Floyd. We will continue to keep an eye out for justice, because justice matters.